It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rickenwell. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Kelly's.
How are you?
Well, you know, Scooter,
I know nothing. I can prove it.
we got these white shirts on.
Yeah,
Just a good thing we got a
we
tan.
got little bobbing heads out there. Not that bad, but it does look. Yeah, we are a little white with the white background.
That screen's not so bad. That one over there, you kind of get lost.
That TV's got a weird tint to it,
Does it?
especially when it's on an angle like it is to us.
A weird tint, weird angle to the weird tint.
Yeah,
Makes for a weird shot.
it does. It does.
Did you have an exciting night?
Yeah, my daughter went and they were taking some pictures and stuff like that. So we went out with them and they came to the house and had dinner with us.
What'd you make?
I did some steak with some grilled onions and peppers over some, what they call, I think it's naan bread.
Naan bread?
Yeah.
What exactly is naan bread?
Sort of like a pita bread almost. But softer. It's not as hard as the, yeah.
It's tough to
It's a real soft bread. I don't know.
Why do they call it naan bread?
I don't know. That's the name of it.
Just the name of it?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
Oh, gosh.
But they were really, really good, though.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
You do a pretty good job cooking, Scooter.
Put some provolone cheese over it, melt it in.
In a pinch, you do really, really well.
In a pinch.
I'll let you know my wife's schedule later.
There you go. I hear you. You've had some of my cooking.
Absolutely have. Absolutely have. Very much appreciated, too.
Your son's upset with me because I hadn't done his steak that I keep promising him.
Oh, yeah?
You know, one of them big tomahawks.
Yeah. Tell him to fork over the $80 it's going to cost for the steak.
Got to take care of him.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. What do they call that process?
Sous vide.
Sous vide.
Yeah, where you actually put the meat in a sealed bag, suck out all the air and everything out of it. You're actually cooking it in water, and it cooks it all the way through, even temperature all the way through, and then when you take it out, you sear it. Oh, those are good. Yum, yum, yum.
Have I got you hungry enough to start cooking one?
Yeah, I've been on the verge of wanting to do one. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done them since the last time you had one.
That's been 2 years.
Yeah.
I
may have done them once since then, but we don't do them all the time. I mean,
no, because it's not cheap.
It says 4-pound steak.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not cheap.
But me and my wife, we can't finish one. I mean, we split it and we'll have a little bit left over. But
yeah,
they're literally 4-pound steaks.
Wow.
But your son, he's ready for one. He's wanting one.
Yeah, and he'll probably sit down and eat the whole thing. Just the kind of guy he is.
Yeah, he's heard you talk about him now. He's wanting one.
Mm-hmm. It's time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is their number. Greg Wood and his staff have been serving Baxter and Marion County, Arkansas since 1979. They'll be glad to answer any questions you might have about hospice care, what it means, what they can do for you, your family, and even your pets. Give them a call at 870-508-1771. Now the morning prayer. Lord, just thank you for the day that you've given us. Lord, the weather is beautiful, and we appreciate that and thank you for it. Lord, we just pray for our troops that are overseas fighting in conflicts. Lord, we pray that you'll send comforting thoughts to their families as they are sitting at home wondering when they will return. Lord, we just praise you for the time that you give us here on the earth, and we just thank you for that. And we just pray that you will continue to lead, guide, direct us, and keep us safe. Lord, we pray for our local governments, our federal, our state, our county, all the governments that are involved in keeping things rolling forward. Lord, we just thank you for that. And Lord, we just pray that you'll continue to be with our students as they're enjoying their summertime off, and we just pray that you'll bring them back safely to us in August. Thank you for all you do for us in our lives, and it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer is brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is their number. Give them a call if you have any questions about hospice care. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora, the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. Go there, click on live views, and this is what you see. Woo-hoo. A great shot from Marion County, Arkansas, back into Baxter County, Arkansas. It's the city of Cotter that you're looking at. Got some water running today, Scooter.
Yes, they do.
Rainbow Bridge to your left, backed up by the trellis bridge for the railroad tracks. Over to your far right is Contractor's Truss. Behind it is the Railroad Museum. Over to the right-hand side will be City of Gassville, backed up by the City of Mountain Home. Straight ahead is the state of Missouri, and off to your left, around that bend right there, is the city of Bull Shoals. The state of confusion. The city of Bull Shoals. Going to run through some temperatures. This scooter allows that to click through some live shots. That water is rolling.
Yeah.
Currently in Mountain Home, it's 72. Harrison is 74. Batesville is 72. Yellville 73. Marshall 73. So is Salem, along with Mountain View. Calico Rock is 72. West Plains, Missouri 73. Springfield, Missouri 72. St. Louis, Missouri 73. And Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 71. Pretty good shots. Pretty good looking shots you got there, Scooter.
Mm-hmm. They do have some water running today.
They have some water running. It'd be a little bit to take a pretty good motor to push uphill now.
Yeah, that kind of kills the fishing, though, when the current starts getting like that and the water starts raising.
Slows fishing down.
It's almost like somebody flips a light switch unless you know the coves and some areas you get into. It's just weird.
There you go. Let's take a look at the radar. Currently on the radar, let it cycle back through. Here we go. A little bit of rain over in the southeastern corner of Arkansas. It looks like it's going to stay away from our area throughout the day, but it's going to get wet in Memphis, Jackson, Mississippi, coming off in New Orleans. Up in the north central U.S., pretty wet up in that area as well. Got a little bit of rain that might hit into Baxter County sometime around lunchtime, 1 o'clock. Other than that, it looks pretty clear. Let's go ahead and zoom into Arkansas. Currently a little bit of rain over in Jonesboro, over in the Blytheville area. Like I said earlier, the rain is pretty much in the east. Around 11 o'clock, it's going to come up through Conway, and I think it may just skirt to the outside of Baxter County throughout the whole day, so we probably look pretty good. Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith looks pretty dry today. Texarkana does as well, along with Hot Springs, Benton, and Conway. On the national scene, there's global flood warning, global coastal flood warnings along Texas and Louisiana. Some floods going on up in Kansas. As far as Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri, we're pretty much clear of all the national warnings, along with Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Kentucky. A lot of heat up in the northeast. 7-day forecast looks like this. High today is 84. Slight chance of thunderstorms. Mostly clear tonight, low of 68. High tomorrow is 85. Mostly sunny, mostly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 68. High of 89 on Thursday, mostly sunny. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low of 68. Friday is going to be a high of 93 and sunny. And Friday night, low of 70. Saturday is going to be mostly sunny, high of 94. Sunday is going to be 94, and Monday is going to be 92 with a chance of rain. Pollen and allergies. Tree pollen, low today, none tomorrow, none on Thursday. Grass is moderate today, very high tomorrow, very high on Thursday. And ragweed is low today, none tomorrow, none on Thursday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk, 560.76, which is 8.76 above full pool of 552. No generation is happening there at this time. And Lake Bull Shoals, 667.21, which is 8.21 above full pool of 659, and they are currently generating 6. That answers why that water is moving so fast.
Yep.
That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador. The Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 870-405-0793 is their number. RetiredArkansas.net is their website. You can go there, click on MLS listings, see what's there and available for you, and then pick up your phone and give them a call, 870-405-0793. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team of Century 21 Lemac Realty. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back with community news and happenings in just a moment.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road, 870-425-3434 is our number. Lawn mowers, zero turns, RTVs, tractors, and hay baling equipment.
There you go. They carry all sorts of attachments, huge parts department, big service center that take care of you either, no matter if you're needing to get your tractor you have serviced or if you're looking to get in some new parts or a new tractor. They get you covered.
Round bales, square bales, they got them.
They do. They got all your hay equipment ready to go. It's that time of year.
It is that time of year. It sure is. And if hay's growing in as fast as the grass is, which it is, they're going to get a couple extra cuts this year, I would imagine. Baxter concert in the park, Kelsey Hart, July the 13th at 7 o'clock, 446 South Hickory Street, Mountain Home. The football camp that they had yesterday, Scooter, was a success. Had over 300 kids at the Mallet Family Foundation camp. Had over 300 children participate in that from grades kindergarten up through the 8th grade, and I understand it was a good time had by one and all. So we want to thank the Mallet family for putting that on.
Heck
Coach
yeah.
Jerry and his staff for manning that, and DJ Williams coming over from Razorbacks. He's a previous Razorback player. Don't know exactly where he lives, but we appreciate him coming into town.
Heck yeah.
To participate in that. But
Spending time with the kids.
It was a good time. See what we got going on here. You know this, we talked about it yesterday a little bit. The OSHA's made some proposals for changes in fire departments.
Yep.
It's going to take a financial toll on not just the local fire departments, but all the volunteer fire departments as well. See if we can't get a hold of some of the chiefs and have them come in, and we'll talk about that maybe next week or something. But it's going to be, they say it's going to be pretty tough. So, Gassville City Council will meet tonight in council chambers. That'll be at 6 o'clock tonight in Gassville City Hall. Update on properties being considered for condemnation. Second reading of an ordinance to establish separate deposit amount for water customers that own or rent lease properties in the city limits. And then they've got a water and sewer billing second reading going on. And they're looking to amend their general budget. Let's see what else we got here. Norfolk School Board met last night. Don't have any details on how that went. Now's the time they do a lot of those meetings this time of the year. But transfer station at Marion County Transfer Station, they say it's going to be closed until further notice is the message that I got yesterday, but then I got another message yesterday afternoon said that it is now back up and operational. So you don't really know which one of those is fact. If you want more information on it, I'd say just give them a call. They said that compactors got loaded up. They were just completely full, so they may have got them emptied out to get that rolling again. So anyway, that's about all there is there worth talking about. Fulton County Fair is going to be in the middle of July. That's only a month away.
Red, White, and Blue's coming up, and we'll be talking about that more later today.
We got them here in just a little bit. I don't have anything else, do you?
Nope.
All
I'm
right,
good.
there we go. Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434 is their number. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. You can't miss them.
No, you can't miss them.
There'll be a whole plethora of colors out there.
Plethora.
There you go. Look it up. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This morning we're going to talk about the Red, White, and Blue Festival that's going to be happening June the 28th and 29th here in Mountain Home. How are y'all this morning?
We're great.
Very good, thank you.
I'll let y'all introduce yourselves. Like I don't know who you are.
Yeah. I'm Beth Carter from Carter's Jewel Chest.
I'm Paul Gigliotti from Pirate Perry Events.
From where?
Pirate Perry Events.
What is that?
Well, we do a lot of the 5Ks and other races in the area. So
Okay.
White River Marathon for Kenya, one in Cotter every year.
Okay.
That's us. We just did the $5 5K. We did the Outrun Cancer 5K for the hospital, the Pites House. and some other ones around town when it comes. David's Trail, that's a big one. It's a lot of fun. And we do a couple out of town in Branson. We do a race in Northwest Arkansas. Over in the Delta, we did a new race this year. So expanding, having fun with it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Miss Beth, how are you?
I'm great. All geared up for red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
It's time.
This is an annual thing for Carter's Jewel Chest.
It is.
How long have y'all been doing these pendants?
20 plus years. I've lost track.
It says here it's the 24th annual Red, White, and Blue Festival. Have y'all been doing it since the beginning?
The second year is when we started, I believe. So,
what is the pendant that you have this year?
well, this year it is a beautiful Hearts on Fire 1 carat total weight diamond circle pendant. We call it the Year of the Eclipse pendant.
Okay.
It is 1 carat total weight. Absolute Hearts on Fire is top of the line as far as diamonds go. So some lucky winner will get to go home with this after the Red, White, and Blue Festival. We are selling tickets all month, $1 a piece, 6 for $5. I like to say 12 for $10 or 24 for $20. Pull out one of those whole bills, like a 10 or a 20. Remember, the festival is absolutely free to the public, so this is one way that we are able to raise money to put the festival on. It takes a lot of money for the festival. There's so many details involved. Several years ago, we estimated about $60,000 is what it takes to put the festival on.
Wow.
I'm sure that's up now. I haven't heard a current number on that. So it's super important that we support it as a community. Well, years ago, we tried to think of some way to do it where we could make it a little more fun, you felt like you were getting something for your contribution to the festival. So thus, the annual drawing for the pendant. We've had some great winners through the years, and we raise about, our goal is always $10,000 a year, and we come close every year to that. One of the fun things we do is a challenge between our banking friends, our banks. We have 17 banking doors that participate with us, and they sell the tickets within the banks. We have a little challenge between them to see, kind of keep that pumped up, to see who's doing the best. And we have prizes at the end for the bank that sells the most, or the bank that sells the most per associate, so that the small bank has just as big a chance as the big bank. The people that sell the most within the banks. So we try to keep a little running board, little competition going there. Make it fun. I will say First Security Bank is our reigning winner, so we challenge the others to, somebody can beat them. It's great. There's some great salespeople out there, but every penny of it goes to support Red, White, and Blue.
And the tickets are available at all the banks in town?
Almost all, yes.
Okay.
Yes, your favorite banker should be mentioning it to you, but don't hesitate, don't be bashful, don't hesitate to ask them if they have the tickets for the Red, White, and Blue.
And when will that be given away?
The night of the fireworks, right at 9 o'clock, before the fireworks start at the festival itself. Well, the main thing we tell people is be sure and hang on. It's drawn by number. So be sure and hang on to your ticket until you know a winner has come forward. Because until that winner comes, you still have a chance to win. If the first number doesn't show up in 5 days, then we go to a second number. And if the second number doesn't show up, we go to a third number. So until that winner has been announced, those tickets are still active. So hang on to them until we know we have a winner.
Have you had to go pretty deep?
We've had to do up to the fourth drawing before. It's a little nerve-wracking by the time you get to the end of July and no one's shown up, but all of a sudden they come, more people say, oh man, I threw my tickets out. No, don't throw your tickets out until we know. So it gets more and more fun though.
Paul, what's that you got in front of you there?
What do I have in front of me? I have a placard as well, although it's not quite as big as Miss Carter's here. So I do the 5K, as we mentioned earlier. We have some fun awards for everyone. This is a little poster. We like posters because people can hang them up in their house and show them off. So first, second, third place, male, females, get a nice poster. Age division awards for everybody. So from the little guys to those who are still young at heart. First, second, third place in age divisions pretty much every 10 years up through our 70s. People like to go home with a little bit of an extra bonus prize there. Of course, finisher medals for everybody. 5K, while the festival's free, the 5K is not free. There's a registration fee, but it goes to fund the festival. All those money goes towards it. You can sign up online through Red, White, and Blue. You can go to pirateperryevents.com. There's registration links. We will have on-site registration that morning, but we really like when people sign up ahead of time to kind of get all that paperwork out of the way. We're excited this year. The big upgrade is chip timing. So instead of someone standing there with a clipboard and a stopwatch trying to make sure we got your time, we've invested in it's RFID readers. So you wear a little chip tag that slides down your shoelaces, and your readers will pick it up as you cross the finish line. Really streamlining everything. So when we go to do awards, we're not kind of muddling through whatnot. We're just real easy, hit print, get a nice printout. There's everybody's names, makes it efficient. We like to have everybody to hang out, but we don't want to keep you there too long. The other, for this year, I'm kind of, I also have a screen printing business making t-shirts. So we're excited for this year's t-shirts. I've got a little bit of a new to me process. It's going to make your shirts really soft, really nice, and kind of excited about it. It's a little nerdy, I know, but it's what I do.
Where's the course?
The course is all around campus. So we'll start and finish at the center of campus at the Keller Fountain. 7 a.m. is the official start time. People can show up as early as 6 to pick up their packets and register on site if they need to. Essentially, it's 2 1/4 laps around campus using the new, it's not new anymore, the newer trail system that goes right around campus. So we'll start at the fountain and take a right and kind of head down the campus drive for a moment, and then hop on that path, come around up all the way back around up to the shed. You'll go twice, and then when you'll finish back at the fountain. It's a nice shady spot to finish under the big trees there. It's a little warm, end of June in Arkansas. Last year we were blessed with great weather, and fingers are crossed for this year too. So early in the morning, 7 a.m. before it gets too warm. I personally went running last week at about 8:30 in the morning, and I didn't know if I was going to make it back. So I'm glad to be starting early for this one. It's a little warm out there.
Beth, if Carter's has been involved in this for 20 plus years, what's the importance to Carter's for this?
It's the one activity we have in our community that involves everybody. It's open to everyone. And I got hooked the first couple years. When you get right down to the fireworks, just before it gets really dark, you look out across that campus and you see a widespread of our whole community. It's just touching. You know, we live in a good place. Mm-hmm. And it's neat to see it all pulled together. So
many people just come out for this every year, and it's just a wonderful event for everybody.
It really is.
Your grandchildren like it?
My grandchildren like it, yes. And I think back to the founders of this race way back when Pat Ballard and Connie Barnett and some of those people came together to do it. They had a vision, and I'm proud for them now to look back and see what it's done.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and it'll be a good time. It's June the 28th and 29th. It's a 2-day, but the festival itself has been condensed to just Saturday. Is that correct?
I believe that's correct, yes.
And we'll have some other folks on to talk about that a little bit more. The involvement that Carter's has had has been very important to the festival, and it sounds like the festival is very important to them as well. Mm-hmm. Paul, is the 5K, how long have y'all been doing the 5K along with the festival?
I think the 5K started in the festival so long before I moved to Mountain Home.
Okay. This
is my 3rd year directing this particular 5K. I've been participating in it since 2011, 2012. For me, it's a little near and dear. I'd run one 5K beforehand. They had a fundraiser for Hayden Pageant way back. And then I realized, if you do a 5K, they give little medals out to people for winning your age groups. And as a grown-up, you don't get very many chances to win a medal. Mm-hmm. So I thought, I'm going to train real hard. So this was the first one that I won an age division medal. I got 3rd place in my age group. And there were 4 of us, so I did accomplish something. So anyway, I still have that medal, and so I always remember this one. Sometimes it falls on my birthday. My birthday's at the end, not this year, but last year I think it did. So I've always kind of appreciated this race for what it is. The Mountain Home Police Department has really kind of spearheaded it for many years, and they're still heavily involved. They'll be out here again supporting, and usually line the finish line with a couple of different squad cars and running the lights, and just kind of makes it fun. And of course, the red and blue lights. So it's a good time. And I think it's a good event. I'm glad we're able to kind of help revive it a little bit and get some more oomph behind it.
How many participants do you think you'll have with the 5K?
We'll have, last year we registered 140, so I bet we're about in that ballpark. We're actually ahead of schedule for this year. My little data sheets telling me where I'm at and how many days out, how many we have registered. So we're ahead of schedule as far as numbers go. So it'll probably be a sellout again. Not that we cap it, but you know, I've purchased the medals already, and so they like it to hit about a certain number, so we don't have to scurry to find something to give anybody that comes in too late. But I think we'll have anywhere from 130, 150 folks, and it's a pretty good turnout for around here, of course, small town. It's a good size race. It makes it feel like a lot of folks.
There you go. Well, thank y'all for joining us this morning. We're going to take a quick break and have some more folks come in. We're going to talk Red, White, and Blue Festival here in Mountain Home on June the 28th and 29th. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're talking Red, White, and Blue Festival. It's going to be in Mountain Home on June the 28th and 29th. And these ladies are here with, I can't remember the name of your group.
Chicks and Spurs.
It's only been 20
years. It's
only been 20 years.
It's not like I don't know who y'all are either.
It's probably right on that too somewhere.
Did anybody ask you?
It's the fine print down in the lower right.
Yeah, right down here. Yeah, but nobody asked you, Scooter, so therefore. How are y'all?
Good.
I'll let you introduce yourselves. I know who you are. Scooter probably doesn't.
Shelley Jones.
You recognize that name?
I know both of them. I've seen them every year. We've had this. These are the two that are on to cover the Chicks and Spurs. So,
he might have been alluding to the Steve Jones, which is my other half. And I didn't say better. I just said
Coach
other.
Jones is better 9/10.
Yes.
Sonia Rand.
Well, that was quick and simple.
It's quick and simple. Voice doesn't always work real good, so she gets to do the talking.
And they're sisters, by the way.
We are.
Full
sisters.
No, we won't go there.
She's wondering if that's true. Have you always wondered that?
No, well, it's the dark hair and the blonde hair. I mean, mine's gray now, but yeah, sorry. I digress.
Mom's probably watching.
All right, Bob, you're going to have to get control of the show here.
Well, I was going to start talking about their mom because I've known their mom too since I was in high school. So.
Yes.
Chicks and Spurs, how long have y'all been together?
20 years.
This is 20 years.
This is 20 years?
It is.
Wow.
And the Red, White, Blue Festival is actually kind of our anniversary because that's what got us started.
Yeah.
What's the purpose? What do y'all do?
Support the festival, help raise money for the fireworks, give the businesses in the area an opportunity to have one more avenue of promoting who they are and their support of the community and the festival.
How do you do that?
And well, we have corporate flags that are custom made with the business's logo. Okay. They're double-sided, We have we have our drill team girls, plus we recruit some riders from the area, and they help us to carry those flags through the grand entry, which is part of the opening ceremonies of the rodeo. So it's kind of like a parade within the arena. And then we do an actual showcase of those flags during the performance, so that each of those business names are identified and presented to the thousands of people that are there to watch the rodeo. But we also carry them through the parade.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably a good long segment. There at the tail of the parade, we have all of those girls paired up so that those flags are presented right down Main Street, and just helping showcase those businesses and so.
When you talk about a parade, you're talking about the county fair parade?
No, the
red,
parade
white,
Saturday
blue.
morning.
There will be a red, white, and blue.
The red, white,
Yeah.
and blue parade on Saturday morning. I believe it's at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
It starts around the hospital complex and comes down Main Street and ends there in front of the Guy Berry building.
Yeah.
And it'll all get started and ready to roll.
That's
Yes.
true.
Y'all
Yeah.
still traveling all over the place doing these
Just
shows?
a little.
We do some. We've slowed down on
Yeah.
how many we do,
Yeah.
but we still do.
How many participants do y'all have?
We have 13 members.
13 members. A lot of practice?
Yeah,
We're getting a little more seasoned,
Yeah.
so we can actually come in and practice maybe 2 or 3 times before an event. But our main thing is that keeps us going. Most of our girls rodeo with us on the weekends.
Yeah.
So those horses are getting that exposure and getting, because there's a lot that goes into preparing your horse to be able to take helicopters flying over the parade, all of the kids running around the fence line. You'd be surprised what can catch your horse's attention, and if they're not prepared for it. And so it really does take a lot of outside preparation time besides just having a practice to get ready for what we do. But we do put a lot of thought, time, and effort into it, to present a good show.
What events do your riders participate in the rodeo side?
Team roping, breakaway, barrel racing, goat tying.
about anything.
About anything.
Other than rough
Yeah.
stock.
Yeah. Oh, Jessica.
Well,
But
she
although
has.
we do have one that would be willing and
She
has
has.
in like an all girls rodeo. So
Yeah.
Really?
yes, yes. We've got a good group of
Yeah.
true cowgirls.
Yeah, they are.
Definitely.
Let's talk about the rodeo side of it a little
Sure.
bit. Is rodeo a sport that has been trying to come back, or are they still live and well?
I personally think it's gotten bigger, stronger, larger. With RFD TV, the Cowboy Channel, now on our TVs, I think it's brought a lot of people into the rodeo atmosphere that wasn't there, because they're able to see it, and it's being promoted a lot now. So, and we see that where we go. It's growing, lots of people for a good rodeo. So, it's a very patriotic event. It's somewhere you're going to go, and they're going to have a prayer. They're going to have the national anthem. They're
going to stand and take off their hats,
They
and
are.
they're going to
There's-
put their hand over their heart.
It's a
as the
respectful
flag
event.
goes by.
It's a
definitely
respectful event,
yes.
and that's growing. I like seeing that, especially. Absolutely.
And it's not just the adults. You're going to see the little kids
They
doing the
know.
same thing. They do. They know and understand. At our AFRs, we have a group of younger girls that carry the Arkansas and American flags, and they come in and they set pivots, which Travis Tate, you'll hear him say, setting the stage for that grand entry. And that's an honor for them.
They take pride in
do.
that.
They really do. And it's, we rotate those younger girls with an opportunity to carry the flag for the national anthem and go out and reverently, post that American flag in the center of the arena. and, proper flag etiquette, how to, what side it needs to be on, and the fact that it needs to stand straight up, and, dipping your flag to the American flag if you have something, like in Arkansas or a, something else.
You mentioned AFR. What is AFR?
Oh, well, that's Rand Rodeo Company's association that, you have several different rodeo associations, like you have different associations for all sports. And AFR is Arkansas Family Rodeo Association, which is Rand Rodeo Company. And we're kind of the introduction level, but we have those high caliber competitors, so anything from any age. There is no
It's a
bottom
family
number.
rodeo,
It
so
is
the kids are
family-oriented.
competing 2 years old, 5 years old. Parents are
Grandparents.
competing, and grandparents. The grandpas are team roping with their grandsons.
Right.
And they're all coming and doing it together.
How long
at
has the
those.
Rand family been involved in the rodeo business?
Oh, goodness.
Since 1969.
69.
You can do the math. 54 years.
Right in Mountain Home.
Not sure I can. 54 years.
54.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the oldest in the country.
Yeah,
Been a long time.
long time. Tommy's dad started it
Okay.
in Calico Rock. And
They still have the facility at Dolph?
yes.
Oh, yes. We'll be there this weekend.
We run 2 arenas simultaneously at Dolph because we have so many participants.
Yeah.
Is it mostly kids down there, or is it adults?
That's the
down
all
there as well?
family.
Okay.
We have them all. Red, white, and blue is sanctioned as a ARA, ACA. ARA is Arkansas Rodeo Association. ACA is Arkansas Cowboys Association. Those are 2 different sanctions. So this is kind of a big girl, big boy, a little more professional level, not as many kids and so forth. That's why, it brings in the high caliber contestants. But we do them all. We spread them out, do a little bit of everything.
Wow. The performance that y'all do is always at the beginning of the rodeo. Do y'all do anything during the rodeo?
We do both. So opening ceremonies, as soon as we've done the little parade and there's a national anthem, we've got 6 girls that will go burst into the arena with 15-foot flags, kind of raise that energy level back up to get ready for bronc riding. And we'll go through a little quick 1 minute, what we call a short drill, short and fast.
Very fast.
And we'll end it with a couple of horses running the lap with fireworks pole going off.
Fireworks coming out the top of their poles.
Those horses have got to be amazing.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're good horses.
They are.
They're good horses.
So, and well, in fact, several of us will sit on our horses and watch the fireworks on Saturday night that are going to go off. The rodeo will pause. They're really good at communicating with us, and they'll
Yes.
give us a little notice that says, hey, we're fixing to start our fireworks in 5 minutes, and we will actually hit pause, and we'll play music on our side while those fireworks are. Travis Tate will have some music keyed up to play with the fireworks that are going off. And it is a great place to see the fireworks show from the stands, from the parking lot, from the bank overlooking ASU campus. It's like you're standing inside the fireworks. It's just an amazing view. So.
We're talking about the Red, White, and Blue Festival that's going to be happening June 28th and 29th. There's going to be a rodeo at the Mountain Home Saddle Club Arena at 7:30. Bareback riding, saddle bronc riding, ranch bronc. What's that?
That has come into the sport, I don't know, the last 8 years maybe. Bareback is, of course, without a saddle. They do have small
It's
contraption,
a rigging. It's called a rigging.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little triangle thing with just a handle.
Yeah, but it's
And that's
but they're
it.
riding bareback. Saddle bronc is a saddle, but it's a special kind of saddle, no saddle horn that they use. And then ranch bronc was introduced, I don't know, several years ago, and that's your boys that work on the ranch. Really, they're working on the ranch during the week. They ride colts for a living. They, they sit in a saddle, but they brought that in where you bring your own saddle, any kind of saddle you choose you want. We still flank our bucking horses, so adds a little adventure there, but they're riding with a normal well, there's some rules about what kind of saddle it is, but they're riding with a saddle that you might see.
Calf roping, breakaway roping, steer wrestling, barrel racing, team roping, and bull riding. Bull riding's always last?
Always last.
There you go. Bring the whole family. It'd be great fun entertainment. Travis Tate, where's he from?
Cave City, Arkansas.
Cave City,
but he
Arkansas.
travels all over the country, and when you say a professional rodeo announcer, Travis is the best.
And he's like a music connoisseur.
Yeah, that's yes.
I mean, he is like he's up there just like a DJ would be as well with his music, and
you're going to hear anything from anything. There's
country, rock and roll.
Yes, he
has pop.
Yeah,
anything.
But, ladies, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We look forward to the Red, White, and Blue.
Can I mention one quick thing? Tim Leopard is going to be back with us. We cannot skip that.
Okay.
That's Tim Leopard and Team Ghost Riders. He comes to us from Mississippi, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has the border collies and the monkeys that herd usually ducks or sheep, goats, something. So he brings all that show to us, and he is such a great member of the team. And so make sure you bring your kids out and get to see the monkeys, real monkeys
riding the dogs.
And yes,
riding
them
the
for
sheep.
real.
There's pictures on the poster.
There's pictures on the poster. So go check that out or look up Tim Leopard and Team Ghost Riders.
That'll give you something to do
kids
on June
don't
20th and
miss
29th, 7:30 at Mountain Home Saddle Club Arena. We'll be back in just a moment with Dani Pugsley.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Dr. Dani Pugsley is with us this morning, the Mountain Home Area Chamber of Commerce. We're going to talk Red, White, and Blue Festival. Let's talk about Chamber of Commerce stuff first.
What do you want to talk about?
Anything going on? What's happening in our great city?
Right now, we are up to our eyeballs in red, white, and blue. That's all our. That's our focus right now, is to make the 24th annual Red, White, and Blue successful.
Be the best that there's been.
We hope so. I mean, that's our goal, is to make this bigger and better every year.
The Red, White, and Blue Festival is actually going to have a carnival that's on the 27th.
Yes.
Starts at 6 o'clock. Will run from 6 to 10. On the 28th will be a carnival running from 6 to 10. Mm-hmm. And at 7:30, there'll be the rodeo, which the ladies just left.
Yes.
That'll be at 7:30. On the 29th, there'll be a lot of stuff going on the 29th. So have you condensed everything pretty much into one day?
That's what we've done. So now that we've got the placer data, we were able to look and see that a lot of the Friday night events, and I think a lot of it was just simply because it's too hot. We didn't have the numbers to really support doing big concerts and a lot of things to happen on Friday nights. So we've condensed everything beginning bright and early Saturday morning, beginning with that 5K. And you got to hear from Paul earlier with the 5K registration starting at 6 o'clock. And then we did move the parade. We moved the parade from Friday after work to Saturday morning. That was another thing that we realized having a parade at 5:30 on a Friday was brutal. The heat was just terrible. So we moved that to 10 o'clock Saturday morning. And then you throw in the car show and disc golf and everything in between. We have the entertainment kicking off at 12:30. So that was our goal, was to just keep the festival going from 6 a.m. all the way until the fireworks that night. But new this year was the carnival. We did have that carnival company actually approached us this year and said that they had been trying to get up to this area and asked if we would be interested in hosting a carnival. So of course we got with Glenn Preby over at the fairgrounds, and they were gracious enough to let us host them and have them. So we're going to try it and see what happens.
So it will be set up at the
It will be at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Yep. That is honestly the only place that we really could put it. We looked at the college as a possibility, but just simply because of the power situation and just logistics, that's what the fairgrounds is set up for. And with the campus, we are very fortunate and blessed that we have ASU Mountain Home and that they have been willing to let us use their campus for 24 years now. But with the brand new walking trail, that also comes with we have to be very careful. We don't want people to drive on that trail, and we did have that problem last year. People weren't really sure where to park and how to maneuver, so we're trying to make sure that this year everything is properly labeled to let them know, please do not drive on their new sidewalk. People use that to walk and bike. Don't drive on it. And we also ran into a problem last year for the first time that we didn't think would be an issue. Behind where they actually set off the fireworks, it always was trees, so we never really had to worry about people being back there. Well, now that the walking path follows behind, we had people that were technically in the danger zone, so trying to keep people from being back there, realizing that it's really not safe for you to be back there. So again, Mountain Home Police Department, City of Mountain Home, there are so many people. This festival just would not be possible if it was not for them, especially Pat Ballard. He's the one that had the vision to have this festival 24 years ago. Pat and several volunteers, Mike and Katie Risk. It wouldn't be where it's at today if it wasn't for the people that started it.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking about the rodeo on Friday night at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
The show begins at 8 o'clock. The pre-show starts at 7:30. The show begins at 8 o'clock. And then on the 29th, we'll be kicking off at 7 o'clock in the morning with the 5K race that Paul was here talking about a little bit ago. At 9 o'clock will be disc golf tournament. Mm-hmm. You ever played disc golf before?
I have not. It looks fun. I'm just not very coordinated. So I'm going to leave that to the people that know how to play and know what they're doing.
Red, White, and Blue Parade will be going through downtown, and the lineup will begin at 9 o'clock. The normal staging area, I'm sure, for everything, all parades that happen here.
And we do have a sign-up, so we do ask. There's no cost to be in the parade. That's just simply to help us with logistics, so we can make sure that you are lined up properly. So please sign up, and you can do that on the Red, White, and Blue festival.com or on the Facebook page.
Then we've got a car show. that also starts at 10 o'clock, and that will be on the campus at ASU.
It will be, and that entry fee is $20. And so we started the car show around the same time as the parade with the intention of when people finish the parade, they can drive straight to the car show. The judging won't take place for a few hours. Chris Rivera has several volunteers, and he has helped us with the car show. They've got some great trophies and prizes. It's always a good time. We are actually moving the car show this year from the parking lot to the grass area. We heard last year it got a little warm, so we are listening to feedback from folks, so we're going to make sure that we put that car show back in the grass.
Then at 12 o'clock noon, the carnival will open back up and stay open until 10 o'clock. And that will be at the Baxter County Fairgrounds.
Yep.
You've got a kids zone, bounce houses, and et cetera, which will run from noon until 8 o'clock. Then you've got vendors that'll be there from noon till 9. And then you've got live entertainment scattered out throughout the day. 12:30 is Cyclone Athletic Dance Team. Who is that?
It's a local dance team.
Okay. And then at 3:30, you've got natural disasters. At 5, Flippin' Cotter Band. At 6:30, Ozark Mountain Bluesmen. And at 8 o'clock will be Midnight South. And so that's entertainment throughout all the way up to the fireworks show. There will be a cornhole tournament at 6 o'clock. And again, they'll have the second night of the rodeo at the Saddle Club Arena. That will start at 7:30, and the pre-show will start at 7:30, and the rodeo itself will start at 8 o'clock. And then somewhere close to around 9:30 will be the fireworks show.
Usually right at 9:30. They are pretty spot on with 9:30 is go time for these guys.
Just ready to rip.
They're ready to go. It's a lot of money to just blow up in the sky. It hurts my heart a little bit every time I see it, but it's so pretty. And the company that we use, they have been great. Again, we've worked with this company the whole time, and they're out of Missouri, and all the fireworks that they have, they're all made right here in the United States. And it's something that we prepay. So as soon as Red, White, and Blue this year is over, we will cut the check for next year's. And that's where, when people ask, where does the money go? Red, White, and Blue Festival has its own account. And all of that money goes right back to the festival to help us make the festival bigger and better every year. Next year, with it being the 25th anniversary, we're excited to maybe get larger bands or some extra fireworks. We're not really sure just yet. It's all going to come down to the sponsorships. But again, like I said, the volunteers, everything from Jules for You, GTS is doing the cornhole tournament, just so many people involved. Care Center Ministries does a great job. They help us with all the parking. They also help us man the Kids Zone. If you enjoy kids, come out to the Kids Zone. That's a good time. But there's inflatables out there. There's slip and slides with water. The fire department even comes out with the fire truck, and they will be there to spray kids off throughout the day. So it's a good time. I mean, there's a lot of people and it's hot, but by making it a one-day event, and spreading it out, we make it to where you can come out maybe in the morning. If you want to do the parade, you can grab some lunch. Maybe if you need to go home for a little bit, lay the kids down for a nap, and then come back in the evening and grab dinner, watch the fireworks. But there's stuff that's going on all throughout the day. And again, other than the vendors and the rodeo and then the actual ticket rides, there's no admission fee. So Red, White, and Blue is free to get in. The Kids Zone is free. Even admission to the carnival is free. That was one of our stipulations we wanted to make sure with the carnival company when they came in. We want this to be a family-friendly event. We want our community and visitors alike to be able to come and enjoy this festival. So we didn't want to have an admission fee with that. So if you've got any questions, like I said, redwhiteandbluefestival.com, our Facebook page. You can always call the chamber. We're more than happy to answer any questions that you have.
You're going to have food vendors?
A lot of food vendors. We've got a lot of vendors. We actually had to shut off the vendor sign up this year. When you're limited on power and everybody wants a fan, and I can't blame them, we've learned over the years how many vendors we can actually hold just from power purposes. And so we've reached that max this year. So I think we've got a great mix of just food and arts and crafts and all sorts of stuff. So we're excited to see and hear in the next week or so, we will go ahead and post that list of vendors that we have had that have paid and signed up. And so that way you can start planning your day.
There you go. The 24th Annual Red, White, and Blue Festival It's going to have a rodeo, all kinds of things for kids and families to do. You've been watching the morning show on XL7-TV. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.